We all have jukeboxes in our heads filled with thousands of songs, and for most of us, that jukebox includes some of the hits from the movie Saturday Night Fever. It came out, I find this hard to believe.
Yeah, this is distressing.
41 years ago, and it's still one of the top 3 best-selling movie soundtracks of all time.
Saturday Night Fever was eventually adapted for the stage, and it's being performed right now at Main State Music Theater in Brunswick. Jacob Tischler and Alexandra Matteo play the male and female leads in this production, and Jacob brings something to the job that ought to make him feel right at home in Maine. Never before seen in an actor's biography a list of the states in which he has fishing licenses as I saw in yours. What's up with that?
I love fishing, and I do not do it enough. So really, anytime you see me listing the number of states that I fished in, it's a plea to any rich people out here with boats who might be willing to spare an afternoon or an early morning to get me out on the water. It happens occasionally.
Have you ever been doing an acting gig and gotten someone to take you out fishing?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. It rocks.
You should be dancing, yeah.
Saturday Night Fever, I think pretty much everybody who would come to this show would be familiar with the movie. How old were you when you first saw the movie, Jacob?
Oh, I was, how old am I now? 27.
27.
I was 25.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Yeah. I
you
think
saw it?
it's a little archaic. Now, John Travolta, he's just like, he's a god among men regarding this particular film.
What did you think of Travolta's performance when you saw it?
It's astonishing.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk.
Watching him walk down the street with those 2 slices of pizza and paint can and have everybody in their seats be like, and wish that they could do that, including myself. It's amazing.
Hey, Tony, 2 or 3?
2, give me 2, that's good.
From the get-go, I knew that I was never going to be able to compete with him, so I never tried. And I think that's one of the strengths that I bring to this role.
When was the first time you saw the movie, Alex?
About the same time he saw it.
So just
like
a couple of years ago?
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Say you'll always be my baby, we can make it shine.
You're really watching a coming-of-age story, but they're written to be 19 and 20, and so some of the things they do, you're just like, oh, why are you saying that? Don't say that. And you just need to, with characters like this, just approach it from a place of love, and like, they're just doing the best they can with what they have.
When you got started in musical theater in a pretty serious way, was it more singing that drove you into it, or dancing? What was your real love when you got started?
Acting. For me, I think that musical theater is still theater at its core, so you need to be able to make the text come alive and have the audience resonate with these characters.
What was it for you, Jacob, that first made you want to perform? Did you want to act? Did you want to sing, dance, or were you just a young ham who wanted to do it all?
Well, that still applies. It was actually the circus that got me going. Circus Mercus tours around New England every summer. It's comprised of 20 to 30, 18 and younger performers. And trust me, that has no bearing on the talent that appears in that ring. They're stellar, they're awesome. They're out on tour right now. Go and see them. They're going to be in Maine at the end of August, or at the beginning of August, rather. I saw them when I was 4. It was like, that's what I want to do. I did that for 4 summers in high school, and that really gave me my foundation for performing.
That circus experience would explain another couple of lines in your biography. You can balance a chair on your face?
Yes, I can balance a chair. Would you like me to balance a chair on my face?
We're definitely going to do that before this conversation is over. It says in your biographical write-up that you do New York dialects. Now, you have been performing recently in... It does. You've been performing recently in A Bronx Tale. Saturday Night Fever is set in Brooklyn. Is there a difference between Bronx and Brooklyn accents, and are you onto that?
My dad's from the Bronx, my mom's from Queens, so I got a pretty good New York accent for a girl from Kansas.
And with that, it was time to do some chair balancing. All right. How long can you keep doing that?
Want to have a conversation? Let's have a chat.
Can you sing some songs from Saturday Night
Well, you
Fever?
can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Music loud and women warm. I can sing better when it's on my forehead.
Alex, can you get up and do a little duet with him?
And a step I'll change. A step I'll change.
Come on, step right in. I want to get a little action here.
I believe in you. You are the.
That was great.
Thank you
very much.
Wow.
That's talent, folks.
What a great couple. We got to also campaign to maybe get them out on a boat to go fishing if there's someone out there with like a companion.
Here's my thought. John Travolta, as a lot of folks know,
Of course.
has a summer home on Islesboro. I'm guessing if he doesn't have a boat, he can get access to a boat. I think he
You
needs to
think?
invite both Jacob and Alex out for a little ride on the
Ooh,
boat.
we're putting it
little
out
fishing,
there.
little chair balancing, little talk about acting, etc.
Passing the torch.
You can
Wow.
see Saturday Night Fever at Main State Music Theater in Brunswick. It runs through August 4th.
Still to come on 207, the Cape Cannons rock out in our studio ahead of a CD release party.